I'm so excited to be bringing you this tutorial on this wig today. It's a beautiful pink wig I received from a company that I am going to transform and melt down for you. So if you're ready to see how I achieve this look, please stay tuned and watch this video. So I ordered this wig off Amazon. Missy Van is the name of the distributor. I really like the quality of this wig. It's a beautiful pink and the feel of this synthetic wig is awesome. So I started out by pinning the wig cap to my mannequin stand and pulling the hair back, then separating the edges, which they did pre-pluck for me, from the rest of the hairline so that I can do some plucking of my own. I did go ahead and braid the front of that so that it can stay out of my way before I begin to pluck that hairline. So after we've separated the hairs we want to keep intact, we go ahead and start, plucking that hairline. We want to make this look as natural as possible, so we do want to do this in layers, so in steps. So I'll do the first step or the first front layer, and then I'll part it again. You'll see me part it again and do another layer and then do another layer. So what's the saying? There's layers to this shit or whatever. You see me struggling with the mannequin head, but let me tell you, this thing kept moving. So if you guys have any tricks or trades on how to keep the mannequin head from swiveling around on this stand, please leave those in the comments. Your girl out. Don't just stand here and watch a girl struggle. You know what I mean? But anyways, back to this hair. So you see me parting and then pinning the hair, over to the other side and then plucking again. And then I always, comb through the hair as I'm plucking so that it doesn't get too tangled. Again, this is a synthetic wig, so this is not real human hair. It will get tangled. Make sure you're combing that hair through in between plucking those edges. So now that we're finished with one side, we're going to go ahead and go right on over to the other side. And I'm just showing you the difference between the sides. I don't know if you can actually see that from this angle with this. I'm so sorry, I didn't get closer. But anyways, so we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. We braided the front, pin the hair over, and then we're going to continue with our plucking on this side. And ladies, be gentle. Don't do what I did here, and you'll see later on in the video, I actually plucked a little hole in my lace front, and we don't want to do that. Don't damage your girl. Anyway, so you're going to continue plucking that little lace front until you get the desired look you're looking for, that melted, natural look. And I will say, ladies, please take your time. Don't rush through this. This was a whole process, Sit down, get you a drink or something, listen to you some music, and, get the slay in that hairline. It's not something that's going to happen in like 5-10 minutes, even though this video may say otherwise, but this was a whole process, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to comb this hair through, the hair that we plucked away, and really get this girl sleek so that we can move on to the next step. You'll see me adjust that mannequin stand. I just figured out that I can flatten the legs and it'll stay a little bit more, see? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pluck that part. Yes, I'm going to make that a lot thicker because I'm going to put a little bit of concealer or foundation right there when we actually lay this bad baby on my head. So I'm going to make that center part a little thicker. That is where I made a hole in my little lace. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? You didn't? Maybe you need to rewind. Anyway, so we're going to use a little bit of this brown eyeshadow. Take whatever brown you like from your eyeshadow palette. And I started using the spoolie, and immediately I found out that was a bad idea. So I switched to one of my rougher, harder brushes, eyeshadow brushes, and I began to paint that brown eyeshadow on. Yes, ladies, that is the secret. I made this wig look really flawless and ombre'd out at the roots by using eyeshadow. melt it, baby. Use the secret. Use your brown eyeshadow and put it on those synthetic wigs, babies, because nobody's hairline, when you part your hair, starts off pink, okay? So we have to put a little transition color, and that is where that brown eyeshadow comes in. So you see me here just fanning that through, really applying that, and then brushing it with my brush, brushing that through. And now I'll go ahead and hit the front of the hairline. So we did the part. Now we're going to hit the front, anywhere that you'll be able to see, visibly see the hair transition from the scalp to the hair. You know, you want to put the brown. I also want to say, ladies, make sure you try not to get that on the lace. Because we're going to tint the lace a different way. It's not going to be with this eyeshadow. So you want to try not to get the brown eyeshadow on the lace. You will see a couple times I have to go and use my finger to try to get it off of there a little bit. Because I got a little bit of the eyeshadow on the lace. I'm sorry to say I'm not perfect, and neither are you, so you might. So just take your finger and just kind of wipe that off if you do get some on there. So you'll see now I'll move to the other side. We're almost done with this. And there you can see the difference between the two sides, you know, and how it looks different. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and fan this through real quick and make that look identical to the other side. And like I said before, ladies, this is a timely process, so just make sure you're chilling and you got enough time to invest in getting this slayage on, you know. And so this is the completion of both sides and how it looks after I've applied the eyeshadow. You can see me combing it through again. So I have one more trick to this ombre melt. Yes, I apply wax right on over that eyeshadow just to melt that right on into the hair. And you'll see me go through with my hot comb and just melt that right on in so that it looks just naturally blended. That eyeshadow just blends right into that synthetic hair as though we really did color it that way. So usually I style the hair right on my head. I'll finish with this part and then I'll take it off the stand and style it on my head. But I've been watching a lot of tutorials here lately, and I saw a lot of ladies go ahead and style their wigs right on their mannequin stand. So I thought I'd go ahead and give it a try today. So I did go ahead and begin to mold that hair back with that comb, that hot comb. I went ahead and molded it back, and then you'll see me spray some Gots to Be just to keep that in place, and then hit it again with the hot comb. And you just keep doing that process over and over until you get the desired look. So until I was able to have that slick back, folded over look, I just kept on spraying and then hot combing, spraying, hot combing. You'll see me comb it back with my black comb, spray, hot comb, use my finger, wax, spray, hot comb. You know, it's a process. You just keep going until you get the desired look. And the more you do it, the more natural it's gonna look, the more it's gonna blend that makeup into that hair. I mean, you can't go wrong. You can only go right. Ain't that right? Or whatever. Just keep molding and do the same thing on the other side until you get the desired look that you're looking for. Make sure you continue to comb that hair through, ladies. You don't want this to nap up, kink up, because it will be hell trying to untangle synthetic. Okay, so now we're ready to lay this bad baby. This wig cap comes with combs, 3 of them, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. And you can see how nice that wig cap space is. We're just going to go ahead and use our foundation and go ahead and pat that into that lace front. So that's how we're going to tint that lace front. Not necessarily using bleach as we would do with human hair, those knots. We're just going to use our foundation color on that wig cap and get that placed on our head here. You see me readjusting and adjusting and readjusting. Yep. This was a nice wig, ladies. I really do have no complaints. For this to be synthetic, it was really easy to comb through. It was really easy to work with. The hairline was really already pre-plucked, but you know, I had to do a little extra because I'm extra or whatever. Um, but it was really easy to work with. You go ahead and cut your lace off the front of this wig. Make sure you get around your ear so it fits comfortably and snug against your head. That's how you make sure that's laid flat, melted. I don't know about y'all, but I can always do one side easier than the other side. It never fails. I'm always able to get my left side secure, and then my right side, I'm like, I need help. I can't do this anyway. So we got it together though. We got it together. So here I use my Gots to Be spray to lay that down, and then I blow dry that dry before proceeding on to the next section. Make sure that's intact and in place. Get that completely dry with that blow dryer before you move on so that it doesn't shift as you're doing the other side. So then we go right along to the other side, pin that back, and spray that Gots to Be, of course. Oh no, look, you can see me struggling here. Check me out. See me struggling trying to get that side. I told you I could do one side better than the other. I knew it was coming. I knew you was going to see it. The struggle is real, ladies. The struggle is real. But eventually I get it, and I'm able to lay that down securely with that Gots to Be. Get that on there, and yes, honey, like I said before, this is a whole process. Make a day of it, a night of it, a morning of it, an evening of it, or whatever. Make some time for yourself. Take some time to be beautiful. Be beautiful. Be beautiful. Okay? G-girl. Y'all know I get carried away. I love y'all. Thank you for listening to me. If you've made it this far in the video, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see when I hit you with another one of these videos. We could slay again. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for just staying here with me through this process as we secure this bad baby. I loved the finished product, the ending. It was so beautiful. I appreciate Missy Van for creating this wig for me. I appreciate just you all for tuning in, watching as I got myself together for this quick photo shoot during quarantine times. So I'm in the house still working, okay? You know, I really do appreciate the time that I'm able to spend with myself during these uncertain times. You know, we're still able to remain beautiful, ladies, for ourselves, for others. Take time to love on yourself. You know what I'm trying to say. Be beautiful. Like G, beautiful, right? Or whatever. Just be true to you. Find out who you are. Invest in yourself. Invest your energy into time. Invest your time and energy into things that make you feel good and wonderful, you know? So here we are at the end of all of this. And that's it, ladies. For real, we gonna take this scarf off and add us some little sideburns, chop those off, you know what I mean? I'm not too big on the baby hairs. I'm gonna try to get better with that and creating those. So you guys help me learn how to really swoop those baby hairs like they be doing. But as you can see, I did go ahead and hit those. You see that baby in my background? Hey, thank you. I did have to go ahead and hit the top of my hair with that pressing comb just one more time. Did the other side, you know, for the sideburns. And yeah, this is the final look, ladies. Yes, slay it. Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have not already, again, make sure you like, share, comment, hit that notification bell Make sure you ask a bunch of questions. Tell me what you want to see, what you want to hear from me. I'm your girl, G Beautiful. Okay, that is me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, until next time, anything that doesn't grow dies. Make sure you're growing inside and out. Be true to you. Love on you. Be beautiful. And I'm out. Thanks for watching.